right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whittaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whittaker was able to manage that over the course of two very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whittaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus Du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, so the UFC back in Abu Dhabi tonight with much fanfare, as you would expect. We're inside the Etihad Arena, which, of course, has hosted many UFC events dating to its...
Oh, that was real good, too. Oh, body shot.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick.
That was lightning fast, that right hand. Oh, my goodness, these boys are going at it. Come on, so thick.
Well-placed kick there by Du Plessis.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Left hand counter there. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Does a great job getting out of that clinch position. Nice leg kick. I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at. And then he goes overhand right.
Oh, and And so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. That hook was bad.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Whittaker gets caught by that straight punch. Beautifully landed by the opposition. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And now some separation.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You gotta get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Robert Whittaker. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Robert Whittaker. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Whittaker's right back to the full mount here. Making all these shots count.
Full side control now.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Less than 2 minutes now to go.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going.
Superman punch now.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick. And that's the danger in the engagement there. Oh, right hand landed. There you go. Oh, landed some big shots too.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Under a minute to go. It's a nice jab by him there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Du Plessis gets tattooed by that stiff jab.
Do not back up. Let's go forward now.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Whittaker's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. 15 seconds. In the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. How about the steam behind that Whittaker jab tonight?
Robert Whittaker is a great striker. I mean, he has it all when it comes to the stand-up in the boxing, and that is on full display right now.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands, got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's gonna finish the fight. Oh, nice. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Whittaker's in half guard. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Du Plessis back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
In the half guard. Side control is pretty safe there.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one, I
don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so, he's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Back to the jab now, no good. Back and forth we go.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Whittaker's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Just out of range with that strike. Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end.
I heard him again.
Back to the feet now.
Oh my goodness.
Du Plessis' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Dricus Du Plessis. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Du Plessis. All right, round three coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Strike to the body here. Instead, it's turned away by Whittaker.
Nice looping punch.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Nice punch lands.
There you go. Keep working just like that.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Strong hook lands. Straight punch there by Dricus Du Plessis. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Big shot on the feet.
He's got to try to finish here.
Oh, he might be out.
This is crazy round of fighting.
Under 3 minutes to go in our 3rd round. Shot is blocked there by Dricus Du Plessis. Whittaker's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
That was nice.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that. Oh, right to the mount.
Under 2 minutes to go. Du Plessis trying to lock up on a submission now.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish.
Oh, he's out. The fight's got to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Need some work, guys.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Whittaker's in half guard.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, he's got the submission locked in now. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position. Great job landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Du Plessis right back to the full mount. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat. That was awesome. Really hurt him there, okay? He's in trouble. There's no way he's going to recover. I need you to get out there, and I want good.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. He was able to get his hands up to block that one.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Oh!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, we sent it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 57 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker.
Well, he's still on the right side of 30, and Robert Whittaker just continues to add to what is already the best legacy for an Australian fighter in UFC history. There is nothing this man cannot do inside that octagon, as you saw here tonight. Congratulations to the Reaper, Robert Whittaker.